will come to order. Ms. Gore, will you please call the roll?
Mr. Benjamin? Ms. Conley?
Present.
Ms. Williams?
Present.
Mr. Lamar?
Present.
Dr. Diop?
Present.
And because Mr. Goforth is filling in for our superintendent, I'm going to ask him to lead us in our pledge to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. We are now ready for citizens' comments, and Ms. Gore, you have received permission to speak from Liesl, Doug, and Douglas Stevenson. Would you come forward, please, to the microphone? And I'm going to just remind you, this is not a question and answer time, but I want to assure you everyone is listening to you. So there's no personal attacks during comments, and I will ask you to wrap up in 2 minutes. And please give your name and address for the record. Thank you so much.
Good evening, members of the board. My name is Liesl Stevenson, and I'm here with my Dougs. This would be Doug Stevenson, my husband, and Douglas Stevenson, class of 2021 at AHS. We live at 6259 William Hill Drive, and we really appreciate the opportunity to speak this evening.
Do you want to take your
Yeah,
mask
it's-
off so we can hear you
Okay,
clearly?
I'm sorry.
That's
No,
better.
that's
There-
fine. We understand.
Yeah. Additionally, we have 2 younger daughters that go to school at AES, and we are here this evening in part to thank you, the board, for all the hard work, time, and consideration for our students providing the online platform out of midair and making accommodations going above and beyond to keep your ACS students, families, community safe over the last year. Thank you. A little bit about our family. 4 out of 5 members of our family in our household are identified elevated risk from COVID-19 complications, should we contract the virus. This includes our own 2021 graduate and a younger child at home. We are thrilled to be offered the opportunity for in-person graduation for all of our graduates this year. Our concern lies in the current graduation ceremony plan, which will be held indoors with a large crowd. Additionally, with the close proximity of the NSA Mid-South military base, Arlington is a military town, and we are a military family, and we've called it home twice in the last decade. Doug is our active duty military member tonight, and currently the military members are prohibited from indoor events with crowds, including school functions. In order for the active duty parents of all 2021 graduates to attend the ceremony as planned, they will be at risk of their career, and non-attendance will just become another missed milestone in their child's life. On behalf of the 2021 graduates and families with risk of severe COVID-19 infection and active duty military who will not be permitted to attend a large indoor event, we are respectfully requesting a smaller alternative outdoor ceremony to be considered. Understanding that such an event would have ticket limitations and risks of wet weather. For all the graduate moms, we'll likely be sitting in a puddle of our own tears, and none of that will matter. Thank you for your consideration of an additional alternate graduation event. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, is there a motion to approve the March 23rd, 2021 agenda?
So move. Second.
It's been moved by Mr. Lamar, seconded by Dr. Viot. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. The ayes have it, the motion is carried. Reports. Chairman's report. I'm going to ask board members, just to let you know about the 30th at 10 a.m. I'm going to do the welcome. Oh, do I need my mask off too? See,
Yeah.
I'm like you, I leave it on. On the 30th at 10 a.m., whoa, you made it. Mr. Benjamin's here.
Yes.
Ms. Gore, and
Sorry, I'm late.
and you even made it through a grant.
I did.
We want to talk about it.
Just don't make me confess publicly.
That's right. I'm going to start the welcome that day, and then I've asked Mr. Benjamin to do the invocation and to speak. I've also asked Dr. Biotz to speak because he kind of started this whole little kind of shindig, so I wanted him to speak. Also, I'm going to ask Mr. Lamar and Ms. Conley if they would help us with the dedication of the picture and the plaque and so on at that on that day, because I thought it'd be great if everybody had a part in that day, since this is something that's coming from the school board. And then we will have our reception right after that, after the dedication. So I just wanted to clue everybody in on kind of how that day will go, and we will get a program out to you, don't worry, that you will have that also. Invitations have already been sent to Ms. Mason's guests, and hopefully I think we'll have a very nice crowd. We got invitations also to our principals out, and we have invitations to the central office staff. So I think it'll be a really good day. Thank you very much. That ends my report, superintendent's report. And Mr. Goforth is speaking on behalf of our superintendent, Mr. Mayo.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. I believe Mr. Mayo's been keeping everybody updated of what's going on in the district with our schools. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resort to our departments to report out tonight. And I'll start with academics just so everybody's aware. I think you're aware we're required to begin our learning loss camps. That's the guidance is issued from the state of Tennessee. We'll have those this summer. The dates will be June 7th through July 1st. And the student applications will go out this Thursday with the learning loss camps. There's a criteria for these students to attend the learning loss camps, and we're inviting upwards of about 600 of our students to these camps. And our plan is, if all slots are not filled, we plan to open that up to others in the district as well. And those camps will be for incoming first through incoming 8th graders. So again, just want you to be aware, student applications will go out this Thursday. And also from the academic standpoint, I think I have mentioned before, but it's family life curriculum time. So you will see a family life letter going out to parents in grades kindergarten through 8th grade to alert them that we do teach the family life curriculum as required by the state of Tennessee. And this is one of those curriculums that our parents can opt out. So if they choose for our students not to participate, they may opt out in the family life curriculum. But we send out the letter usually around the first week of April, and the instruction will happen probably after testing in May. So that will be a family life curriculum. So from academics, it's mainly the camps we're working on and our family life curriculum, beginning that process. So at this time, I will turn it over to each of our departments to see if they have any information to report out. I'll start with Dr. Clark in Human Resources.
No.
No report? Okay, thank you. Ms. Douglas in Accountability?
No report.
No report. Mr. Ruff, Operations? No report. Ms. Speakman, General Counsel? No report.
Wow.
Wow. Racking up to my office. Communications, Mr. Hill? All right, with that being said, this concludes the superintendent and department reports for the evening.
Thank you, Mr. Goforth. Ms. Roberts, financial report.
Good evening. The financial report as of January 2021, general fund revenues of $25.4 million, expenditures of $23.4 million, nutrition fund revenues $505,497, expenditures $535,866. Federal and discretionary grants revenues $1,858,631. Expenditures $1,847,353. CIP fund revenues $408,242. Expenditures $2,109,185. And then there is no interlocal health plan asset trust report for the month. We have not received the January report yet.
Thank you, Ms. Roberts. I do not have a TLN report. I certainly am not going to make one after everyone else did not have one. Is there a motion to approve the items on the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All right, it's been moved by Dr. Viak, seconded by Mr. Benjamin. All those in favor, any discussion, excuse me. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. The ayes have it, and the motion's carried. All right, now on behalf of our superintendent, Mr. Goforth is going to lead us through our miscellaneous budget items.
Okay, the first item is Resolution 2021-05, amending the 2020-2021 schools budget. Of course, this is just simply those monthly transfers within each department that take place each month to support PD, instructional materials, that type of thing. So it's my recommendation on behalf of Superintendent Mayo to approve Resolution 2021-05, amending the 2020-2021 schools budget.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right, you guys are just getting really fast. I love it. Wow. All right, Dr. Viox made the motion, and Miss, I know your name in a minute. Miss Conley seconded the motion. Are there any discussion? All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. The ayes have it, and the motion is carried. Now, Mr. Mayo's going to be real jealous when he finds out
Yes.
how well this ran tonight. Next item.
Okay, under business recommended action items, the first item there is Resolution 2021-06. The ACS Board of Education proposing the 2021 summer school fees, and you're probably aware you have to approve these each year. These are just the annual summer school fees that we charge at the high school and 8th grade level, where we charge $300 for middle school, $200 for a half credit at the high school, and $400 for a full credit at Arlington High School. So again, these are just summer school fees that you approve each year. It's my recommendation on behalf of Superintendent Mayo to approve Resolution 2021-06 for the 2021 summer school fees.
So
All
moved.
right, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation on behalf of the superintendent by Mr. Goforth. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Approved by Dr. Viox, and I'll second it by Mr. Lamar. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. The ayes have it. Next item.
Okay. The second item is the recommendation to award the bid for the Arlington High School HVAC rooftop unit project in the amount of $306,172 to M&A Supply Company, and grant the superintendent the authority to negotiate the terms of this related contract. And this is simply a replacement on the rooftop units at Arlington High School, a total of 61 new units on top of the high school. I believe some of those current ones are about 16 years old. So it is my recommendation on behalf of Superintendent Mayo to award the bid for AHS HVAC rooftop unit project in the amount of $306,172 to M&A Supply Company, and grant the superintendent the authority to negotiate the terms of the related contract.
Motion to approve.
Okay. We have a motion by Dr. Viox and a second by Ms. Conley. Any discussion?
One item. Is this all of the units or just one or what?
No,
Is this
sir.
all of them?
No, sir. I think Mr. Ruff can probably chime in. I believe this is for 61 units.
Yeah, it's gonna be the 200 and 400 all the way, plus the rest of the sports. we're having to do these in sections as we go, so next summer we'll do the additional units next year.
And these all are original units
Yes, sir,
since the school was built?
that's correct, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, Arlington High School definitely needs air conditioning, I would say, absolutely. All right, any other discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. The ayes have it, the motion is carried. Gosh, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
We have a motion by Mr. Lamar, second by Ms. Conley. Any discussion? This meeting is adjourned.